Hi everybody, welcome back to Co-optimal Gaming. I'm Cody.
And I'm Juan.
And here's more Bioshock Infinite.
But yeah, to pick up on that last conversation, they had me on like 3 pills. And it was like, one of them was...
This is for people that like may not have caught the full episode last time or anything like that. We're talking about Juan's kidney stone that he had and the immense amount of pain that he went through.
Terrible experience. I never wanted to get...
So after you piss out this demon...
yeah. They put me on medication that I still had to be on because my, it was still damaged from the kidney stone, so it still hurt.
Right.
And it was like Norcos, which are like pretty much like Vicodin. And like, I think it was Tylenol 300s or something. And some little tiny pill. I can't remember what they were. But I had to work on these pills, and it made me so tired.
So you work overnight.
Yeah.
So that's like even worse because everyone knows that no matter how okay your body gets used to like being overnight, you're still tired.
You're still tired. So like, for the next 2-3 weeks, I'm just exhausted. So that's pretty much
You're
hell.
Exhausted.
It was hell all the way around. It's just terrible.
How did it feel when you pissed after you passed it finally? Did it hurt still?
I was so fucking nervous every time I peed after. It's like I didn't want to. So like, I would start to like dribble, and then like after I realized there was no more pain, then I'd pee. But like,
I mean, that makes sense to be afraid.
But it never hurt like that again. So that was my experience in hell.
Sounds exciting.
So I don't drink pop very often anymore. It's straight water.
You had Pepsi the other day when you were here.
Yeah, see, like I have pop time to time, but not 3 pops a day. Like I'll have it for like every now and then, or like dinner or something. But I don't drink it occasionally.
I don't have pop. I just don't really drink pop. Every once in a great while, like if my girlfriend goes and gets me like. If Adriana goes and gets me Taco Bell or something, like, you know, a meal, she'll bring me the pop that comes with it if they don't have Powerade or whatever. But I don't drink pop.
You don't like the taste of it? Because Kendra's the same way. She only likes a certain...
It's one of those things where it's like a mix between the taste isn't the greatest thing to me. Like, I can live without it because it's not like it tastes that amazing to me. Mm-hmm. And it's like laborious for me to drink. Like, I feel like it requires effort for me to drink. In that,
why?
Like, I don't know, like it kind of burns your throat a little bit, especially if you don't drink it in a while. It tastes really sugary, especially if you don't drink it in a while. It's just one of those things that I drank it so much as a kid. Like, my big obsession was Mountain Dew. I used to drink Mountain Dew when I was a kid. Mountain Dew Co-Red, and like Coke. All the time when I was a kid. All the time. To the point that, like, I eventually just got sick of it. I guess that's the only way I can, like...
So, like, not to hate on, like, Mountain Dew or anything, but did you know that there's an ingredient in Mountain Dew that's banned in a lot of other soft drinks?
Yeah.
It's brominated vegetable oil. And if you don't know what bromine is, pretty fucking bad. Bromine is, like, it's corrosive, like chlorine.
See, this is how I look at stuff like that, though, when people say things like that. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's not the best for you, but, it's like the same when people say stuff like taurine that's in energy drinks, it's made from bull sperm.
Oh, okay. Well, it's found in other things.
It's not, though. It's found in other things, and, like, people make it seem like certain things are just, like, super, super bad, and it's like, yeah, they are, but, do you know, sodium chloride. 2 things by themselves are literally one of the most dangerous substances.
Sodium, super explosive and reactive to water.
Yeah, and chloride, it's chlorine, you know what I mean?
Which is like corrosive gas.
Yeah. But when you mix them together, you get salt.
Table salt.
Yeah, table salt that you eat. So it's like, people don't understand that certain chemical, like, because people try to say, when they were like, oh, vaccines cause autism. There's, look at this stuff causes autism. And it's like, but you're taking 2 things that by themselves are deadly, yes. But when you mix them together in a certain chemical compound, they're not like that anymore. I don't know, it's one of those things that people don't understand, that chemical reactions change how things are. Now, if you were just to pick up some fucking sodium and just
Eat it?
Well, if you were to eat sodium, the minute
probably
the minute the minute that it got
it burned.
touch your like water, because doesn't it react to like
it reacts to water and the moisture in the air, which is water.
Moisture in the air, yeah. It reacts to the H2O or whatever.
YouTube.
And so it starts to like spark up and explode. I think the minute you put it in your mouth, it would start to do that.
It would burn the hell out of you.
It wouldn't be good, pretty much.
And sodium is like a really, really soft metal, so you could easily bite through it. Like,
yeah,
it really is. It's really soft. You can cut it with a knife.
A lot of metals are soft though. There's very few like super hard metals. Like gold, that's not really hard. It's malleable. It's not soft.
Not hard enough. I mean, not soft enough to cut them with a knife. Yeah,
to cut it with a knife. Yeah. We'll be quiet so you guys can. You could have tried something different.
They didn't get to see this.
Oh yeah, I guess you're right.
Maybe you shouldn't be a crazy old bastard.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, Comstock's men won't come and get him now. That's what they say. At least Comstock's men won't come and like torture him.
This better be worth it, Slade.
But yeah, anyways, so it's pop for me is just not something. It's something I can live without for the rest of my life and never be upset about it. Like I like the only pops that I actually really enjoy are root beer and Sierra Mist but I like Sierra Mist because it tastes more real to me. I feel like I think it's made with real sugar, or at least stuff that's like closer to real sugar, and it tastes less bad for me. I don't know.
See, I like Pepsi. I think because
I hate Pepsi.
I think Pepsi has like a real strong flavor to me, and I really enjoy it. And then I like Sprite.
Sprite's good too. Any clear pop I usually like, which is funny because clear pops are like less bad for you than darker pops because of the color, the certain colorations that they use in the dark pops, and then they're more acidic.
Speaking of like things that were banned in pop, you remember Pepsi Blue?
Yeah.
That got banned because of Blue Number 1. That was its coloring.
Was it bad?
Yeah.
I know that red dyes are bad, especially for people that have like attention disorders and like autism and stuff like that. It apparently like,
reds and blues, right?
Yeah, the dye, pretty much dyes in general are supposedly not that good for you.
Hey, am I going the right way?
Probably.
Well, I'm following her, so I'm just gonna assume that.
Yeah, I'm gonna assume that you're going the right way. I don't know. We've been enjoying talking about stuff. I think this is the first time we've been able to actually have an in-depth conversation while playing a game. There's enemies, so that means it's gotta be where you go. If you shock people too when they're in a group, it'll like bounce between them.
Oh really?
But lay down a trap of that. And it like disrupts them. So they, if you hold it down and lay a trap,
I thought I did.
Then when every time they walk between it,
oh, well, I'm gonna hit. I can't do it.
Just catch the health real quick, just in case. Yeah, I don't think you have enough salt.
I had ADHD. No, I had ADD.
Yeah.
Attention deficit disorder. For you guys who don't know, which means I can't really concentrate or focus on minuscule tasks.
A lot of people like feel like it's just like a way for people to claim that they don't, that like as an excuse.
That's how my dad feels.
Me as a person and also my brother who had it bad. It's one of those things that like
you understand.
I understand it. Like I don't use it, and I'm actually like a big advocate of not taking medicines and stuff for anything unless you absolutely need it. There are some people that do, and I will say this. Me, I know I have a bad attention problem, and you can definitely see it when I'm like bombarded with like 3 different tasks and I can't focus on each different thing. Usually, I've trained myself to be better, but I know people that like are the same way. They take like Ritalin or Adderall, they're fine. It doesn't bother them. Like they might like feel a little off, but they're usually good. They can still focus better and they can do that stuff. Me, it completely strips me of my emotion, and I feel suicidal. Like, I used to take it for a little while, and it does not react well with me. There are certain people it goes fine with, and certain people it doesn't. You got a shock jockey, though.
Oh, okay. I was like...
No, not the door itself.
Oh, this thing?
Yeah.
I'm stupid.
But, I don't know. That's just one of those things. It's another reason why I stopped drinking pop for a while, too, because I noticed that it would... all the sugar content in it, and since I would have it so much, it was, like, really... really making me
Thanks.
too hyperactive to deal with. I was very, very. Now I'm way more calm and collected in certain ways in comparison to how I was. All right. Well, let's end the episode here. Oh. Okay, we'll end the episode here, and we'll come right back to it so we can kill these motherfuckers. So thank you guys so much for watching.
We'll catch you later.